Hi, and welcome to my Tuesday evening live card making tutorial. And some of you got here a little bit early and we've been chatting, and that was a lot of fun. Miss Cheryl was here, and Miss Marcia. Oh, and Miss Adelaide is here too. And so this evening, I have for you a dashing handmade Christmas card using the to be released tomorrow, July 3rd, Golden Greenery Bundle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and Miss Patricia's here. Hi. And so the card is really easy to make, but it did turn out stunning. And that's because everything is so beautiful with it. All right, so let me introduce myself. I'm Shelley Godby, and for 23 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles through my YouTube videos, my Stamping Smiles blog, and my mailing list. And so, how about we have a quicker look at here we go, the Golden Greenery Bundle. Look at this. So, and these are pictured at, I'm trying to read, I think 75%, so bigger than what you're seeing. And you can tell from the size of the dies, because they do cut out the images, how much bigger they actually are. And then, so we've got the outline dies for the images. And so, okay, got all these outline dies, the bells, and so 2 steps, so you can get the detail in them. And then we have the intricate dies. Oh, hello, Miss Roxanne. And so all of this comes together in the Golden Greenery Bundle, available to order tomorrow, July 3rd, in my online store, www.shopwithshelley.com. And starting tomorrow at the same time, July 3rd, bonus days coupons. Oh, I love this promotion. So for every 50 you order, you get a $5 bonus days coupon. It'll be digital. Stampin' emails it to you, and you use that in August. And there's no limit and how many you can earn, and you can order whatever you want. Prepaid paper pumpkins, the new online exclusives, anything. If you can order it in my online store, www.shopwithshelley.com, and for every 50 in product, you get to a $5 bonus days coupon. Love it. All right. And so let me quickly share with you, because many of you watch every time, but you know what? Someone new may find me. And I store these on these magnetic cards from Stampin' Storage, super strong. I don't lose them because it's just so easy to put them right back on here, and then store them in these pockets. And I have a link to both of these, as well as the whole Stampin' Storage, if you're watching on YouTube, under the video. And so I've got exciting news. They are having a 4th of July sale, and it has started. Oh, Miss Mary from the Netherlands. Hello. So Stampin' Storage, different company that I'm linking to under my video on YouTube. 4th of July sale, 15% off store-wide, plus free shipping for orders over 150 if you're in the contiguous United States. So, the 48 states that are connected together. All right. And so that's exciting. All right. So we're going to do a lot of die cutting. And let me show you. I'm die cutting from the paper. And the name of it is The Season of Green and Gold. And wow, is it. So what I did, because I want to use, the outline dies, I cut them out of here. And so I could have just cut it in half, but I felt like I was going to waste more. So I cut around to get to the parts that I want. And see that it does seem to have preserved them, because now I can get even more of these, right? By doing it that way. So just with my handy dandy paper snips that I love. If you don't have these, seriously, you need these. These are just the best. All right, so there's that pattern. And you don't have to cut, die cut it, but I did. And then, look at this. And so I wanted the 2 bells together. We have dies for the single bells, but I wanted the 2 together with the bow. So with my paper snips, cut that out. Yeah, the paper is gorgeous. All right, and so let me just show you the rest of the patterns. And so you have the gold foil. Oops, that's a repeat, but that's okay. So that means I may be missing one of the others. Here we go. Aren't these just beautiful? Mm-mm-mm. That, all that gold. All right, so, and then you have the matte, the gold foil side and the matte side. And this is available starting tomorrow too, July 3rd, 2024. If you're watching on the replay, it'll be probably July and available to order all of this. Beautiful, isn't it? Mm-mm-mm. So I have some cut out already for die cutting. So let me grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Oh, it is right here, just a little bit out of reach. Oh, good. I need to get up. And so if you would do me a huge favor, some of you already have, and I appreciate that. If you would like, share my video and comment, all of that helps me, and it's so much appreciated. Okay, so I am going to use, instead of the plate number 1 and 2, I'm going to use my magnetic platform from Sizzix that I picked up on Amazon. And if you're watching on YouTube, I have a link to it. I'm just frankly a better die cutter with a magnetic platform than I am without it. Okay, and so I have a plate number 3. You can do this without it. You can use plate number 1 and 2. I may end up doing these one at a time instead of all together because I do need to catch a magnet. All right, and so I've got the coordinating die. Oh, see, I love it when I hear that snap, right? I don't know if you could hear that, but it just snapped right on there. So let me see. So right here, I'm looking for the stem to be there. And thinking that's looking pretty good. And to be honest, I went ahead and die cut one of each in case I just do a poor job. Oh, Miss Joyce is here. All right, checking in from Illinois. So then I'm putting another plate number 3 and placing it on top, because we sure don't want to scoot it, even though I have that magnetic platform. Okay. Ah, nice job. Very, very nice. Oops. Okay, sorry, went out of focus. All right, and so that's what I love about these. Just boom, right back on. These are just fantastic because, they come on a piece of coated cardstock with tape. And, that's nice, but it's hard for me to get it right on the tape. Okay, see the 2 little poke out? I can then see the stem through there, thinking that's looking pretty good. So I'm just better with this. Certainly not perfect, but I'm better. All right. Whoops. Let's push that back and see what we got. Hey. All right. 2 out of 3. Good. And then, okay, this one. So you know what? I'm liking that. Just clink. If I hear it really hit, that's a great way to find a magnet. So I'm hoping that I'm around it really well. So let's try one more time. Okay, Miss Cheryl has 1, 2, and just loves her magnetic. Oh, and Miss Patricia, see, endorsements for it. I mean, I wish Stampin' Up! Had, gotten theirs to work, but since they didn't. Oh, fantastic. See how it just makes me a better die cutter. No 2 ways about it. All right, we are not done die cutting. So I have this pattern. Remember this. There we go. And now we'll move on to the intricate dies. Here we go. And so, the rough edge, that's the cutting edge. Place that down. And we're just repeat and okay, fantastic. And even if I don't need to center around something, I still just prefer using this. And I need 2 of these, so we will get this done. So today was an interesting day. Well, the last couple days, I've been having issues trying to get when I pre-record a video and I like to do my thank you card video for the month that way. Isn't that beautiful? I've been having a devil of a time getting them off my phone. It just takes a long time. And then it was particularly challenging, even more than usual. And finally got them into my video editing software I've been using for at least 15 years. And if you got to see my video, well, I uploaded it and it took a good while, to do all that. Like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm like, what in the world? I'm upside down. Not just me, the opening part, and then even the first part where I'm showing you the stamp set. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me, because in my photo editing software, of course I was the right side up. Who in their right mind would put it up like that? And so I went and thought, okay, apparently I can't trust my eyes, and turned it upside down, saved it again. It worked for 2 of the 3, but not the very first one. So then I tried a third time. So it took me hours and hours and hours today. Just insane. And so the best one, finally, it was just me in the beginning, upside down. And that's that story. And, by then it had just worn me out. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go with it and have a laugh, because I've been doing the live videos and something always goes wrong. So, that's just protocol anymore. Okay, now look at this. These are the Spotlight on Nature dies, and I was after the circles. These are just beautiful. Okay, I'm trying. If I get really close to the camera, you can't see them, but really cool dies. So let me do this one. And I'm still using my magnetic platform. And I need 1 of these. Oh, she thought it was cute, me upside down. I thought, well, at least it wasn't me demonstrating. I thought, too bad it wasn't April Fool's Day. That would have been perfect. And I would have just pretended I meant for it to be that way. All right, so I have this with this, I guess we'll call it stitching all the way around. All right, so now I'm going to use that die again. And so what I have here is basic white thick cardstock. So I have this die, and then I'm going to go to the second. There's so many circle dies. It's on 2 of the sheets, my magnetic cards, and put this on here. And I need to center it in here. I'm creating a frame. And the magnetic platform, perfect for this. All right. I think I've got it. Oh, yeah, these dies are gorgeous. And the stamp set that goes with it, the Spotlight on Nature as well. And let's come back. Just because I'm liking it right here, I can see better, and you probably can see better. And I'm proving I can go backwards. So I don't want this part. I can use that for something else later. The die is right back on my magnetic cards, and 15% off. Yay. All right, and so now we have our frame. Because without doing that, you saw I got, right, a full piece. Placing it inside, I have a frame for it. How cool is that? All right, so we are done with my Spotlight on Nature dies. And one more thing. We're going to do a little bit of embossing. So I'm going to switch out the plates. Now I'm going to use plate number 1. And I have here the Dashing 3D embossing folder. 3D are so cool because they put so much into it. All right, so much, detail. The impression's really deep. And this time, basic white cardstock. I didn't use the thick for this. Place that in your folder. You want the Stampin' Up! Logo facing you, because you're supposed to put the hinge in first. And then, because it's a 3D, I need a plate number 4. And the plate number 4 is included with the purchase of a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But if you have, say, a machine of the same size. You know, the Big Shot, obviously the Big Shot works with this because the Sizzix magnetic platform does. You can pick this up separately in my online store. Plate number 4, the specialty plate. And then we have our design. I'm wondering if getting that freight or handle out of the way was helping with the focus. It seems to focus a lot on that. Look at that design. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Yes. All right. So we got all that die cutting done and embossing, and we are ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to set that aside. And this will be my frame, but I don't need to set it on here, right? Because that is too. Maybe it comes down just a little bit, but I can try to remember that. So I'm going to start with my greeting before I start assembling everything. And I'm going to use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad. And I'm using, also available tomorrow, the Greetings of the Season stamp set. Beautiful. I love when fonts are mixed up. We've got the print and this gorgeous font, and it has dies. Look at all of these tags. Fantastic. All this available. Oh, hi, Miss HIPAA girl. All right. And so I'm going to use this. So let's go ahead and I purposely chose to mix it up because that's so cool. So Merry Christmas is my favorite. I mean, there are lots of choices in here, you know, Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings. But Merry Christmas has always been and will always be my favorite. Okay. So we're going to stamp Merry. And I'm using our Clearmount blocks. Awesome. This is a B. Just so comfortable to hang on to because they have those grooves on there and they're nice and smooth. And here we go. So Merry Christmas. I need that so I know where to put all this beautiful greenery. Without it, if I try to do it afterwards, it just frankly would have been too late. Okay, so I have that. And then I decided I wanted to create a background. Oh, Miss Cheryl, how much trouble you're in tomorrow. Oh my girl. I don't know how much you've seen. I only got some of it. I don't know if you saw my video earlier today. I did get the Scenic Pumpkin Patch and I got this whole suite. Yeah. And there's so much more that I need too. So what I have here is the Balmy Blue Classic Stampin' Pad. And pick that up, slide that in, and I have a small blending brush. And so I thought like I said, just to add some color. So I'm loading that up, right? Like you would your roller. And I don't need to worry about hitting that edge because I'll be covering up because we're creating a frame. So let's just add in quickly and easily some of this balmy blue. On my sample, I didn't go up quite this high because I didn't know that my design would go as far as it did, but I put it all together last night and like, oh, that's so pretty. And then I went to put it on my card and oh, my cardinal rule, the greenery was going off the edge. I was like, oh, no, we cannot have that. That's my rule. It's got to be able to fit in an envelope. But it worked out better. I liked it better after I had to adjust and rearranged it. All right, so you know what, why don't we go ahead and do that right now. So this is going to go right on here. And I really thought about using some designer series paper because we've got such gorgeous paper, but this just let it all pop. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to use, because this is textured, I need something super strong. Mini glue dots are a great choice. I love the Stampin' Seal Plus. It's super strong and it's just quicker. And I like quicker. And the hold is good. The hold is very good. But I definitely want to apply, right, some pressure so it does have that good hold. And so this, we need to go over top. But if I just lay it flat, it's, a little dimensional, but not that much. So what I did was I took mini glue dots and put them all around. All right. And I thought, okay, that's going to take a little while. So how about I have that done for you? And I have it right here, the mini glue dots. And maybe I should come in a little bit closer. How's that? See if you can see a little better. And with them peeled off. So I hope you don't mind that I did that little step ahead, but I thought, didn't take terribly long. But there we go. So now it's popping up for us. You know what, while we're at it, what I have here is basic white thick cardstock for the card base. Oh, I'm glad I did that. I almost put it on upside down. So it's nice and sturdy. It can stand open. So let's go ahead and do that too. And back with the Stampin' Seal Plus. Both sides look really good. This looks more embossed and that's debossed, I would say. But I don't know that you could go wrong with a side on this. And I decided to stay with all this white, so the rest is just so much the focal point. Okay. There we go. So now we get to start building. So let's start with this green and gold. And I'm going to be on here so I can use just my Stampin' Seal. And, you could use the Stampin' Seal Plus, but frankly, it's a little bit pricier. And so, I don't use it if I don't need it. I'm going to bring my sample down here because I did a lot of fooling and moving around. Okay. Let's do this. And actually, I stamp my greeting a little bit lower. If need be, I can cut that off. Let's just touch that right there. And so then I have this. I really like it in that pattern. I think it's a lot of fun. And I just noticed, hold on. Okay. A couple things here I can pop out to give it more detail. My Take Your Pick tool works great for that. Would have been better before I put adhesive on to get them out. But not a big deal. Do you want that off though? It does add that definition, right? Did I get the other one yet? Yep. All right. So this, I want to curve around for out here. Nice, nice, nice. And then we have another one. And everything's popped out. There we go. And we'll tuck this in and let it come up and over. Love it on the frame and over. It's so cool. And so you could stamp all of these. But I was having, all that with my other video, trying to get the video off. It was so nice to have something that's like, okay, these are gorgeous and done for me. And then I have, isn't that beautiful? Can you see there you can, the foiling in there. So let's use some dimensionals, and these minis will be good. I could use larger, but this is just about perfect. And so that's why everything, other than this, I've left flat, because I've got, some height going on here with all the layers. Peel these off. And so tomorrow, when this video is done processing, I will add a link to my blog post that'll have the measurements and a PDF that you can download, print, and save. And this, okay, I think I'm happy with my placement. Try not to press until I'm happy. I need to be careful not to go over my Merry Christmas. And if I need to, I will trim that off. All right, so that's a little bit higher. You know what? Let's double stack. I should have only put a dimensional there. But since I already added one, I could take it off, but let's see what happens when I double stack it, because that'll make up that difference, and I may even prefer it more with the height. There we go. All right. And I went ahead and also trimmed those out ahead. Okay. Let me trim that a little bit. We don't need that. So if I go where, with it, I'll be down too low, because this, I'll show you my main one, was up higher. And I did stamp it after attaching this first. So that'll be my recommendation to do that. So for this, I'm going to use there, with that the gold foil. I'm going to add that, but then we're going to give this a lift down here with the mini dimensionals. And add the bells. I can come up even a little bit further. And there we go. Oh, thank you, Miss Roxanne. I am just so pleased with this, how it turned out. Simple, simple, simple to make, as you saw. You go ahead and use that paper, and everything's all die cut for you. And I hope you like that white. It's just, So let me show you the difference. See here, this is up a little bit higher. And so I have some more space down in here. But you know what? That works out too. Actually, I'd kind of like to split the difference. I wish it was not maybe up quite as far, just, split the difference. But either works for me. I like that. Oh, thank you, Miss Patricia. She had shared an idea with me, and I was excited to show her what I did with it. Oh, thank you, Miss Marcia. And so I am just thrilled with this golden greenery. And this was just a quick card I put together. I can't imagine all the beautiful things that you will make with this when you order it tomorrow, July 3rd, 2024, in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. Well, thank you, Miss Mary. Oh, you all are so sweet. And Miss Cheryl and Diana. Oh, thank you. Simple, just simply elegant and simply gorgeous, this doggone golden greenery bundle, especially with that paper. And and the gold foil would go great with this. And all right. Oh, well, thank you. I'm so excited that you all are liking my dashing handmade Christmas card. So let me come back, and there we go. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate that. And if you didn't catch my scenic pumpkin patch card, you get to see me upside down for a little bit, for about 5 seconds or so, and have a laugh and know that that was not planned. And boy, oh boy. And I still have no, I put an explanation in the, the note underneath. I was going to say the description. I don't know. Anyway, and gremlins. That's all I can say. Gremlins are having their way and testing my patience. Oh, thank you, Miss Adelaide. So yeah, I am just, oh my goodness, so excited about something so pretty. And so, I did all that other die cutting. So I already have 3 Christmas cards. Life is good. It's July 2nd, and I have a start on my Christmas cards. And, Stampin' Up! A lot of the online exclusives tomorrow are Christmas. They're not all. Of course, the Scenic Pumpkin Patch is definitely fallish. There's Halloween and a good bit of Christmas. So if you've got a hankering to get started on your Christmas cards, if it's just really hot and miserable where you are, that's a good project to stay inside and do. And you can get started on that with the online exclusive. So much being released tomorrow. Very exciting. Along with those orders will earn bonus days coupons with no limit to how many you can earn. All right. So, all right, I'm trying to look at the notes real quickly. Oh, okay. Well, this will be available in the replay, so that may be easier. Lucky. Oh, that I got started on my Christmas cards? I know. I'm usually the last person. I'm usually sending them out according to how far away they are from me. Like, okay, I got to get this one in the mail, and the closer they are, that's the last ones to go out. But wow, I could make a bunch of these so easily, and wow, some people on my Christmas card mailing list, that's for sure. All right, so I'm not seeing any more questions, but I sure appreciate you coming and spending this time with me. I love our Tuesday evenings together and liking, sharing, and commenting on my video. Very, very much appreciated. So I guess it's time for me to say, I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching, and good evening, and God bless.